Okay, on this video, we'll go over how to solve the equations for equation number 3 and equation number 4 for your homework. Okay, so again, there's many ways to approach it. I just try to see what's the best way to do it, right? So for example, here, you'll have x negative 5 divided by negative 5. Well, let me do that a little bit neater there. Let me erase that. Negative 5 plus 7 is equal to 4. Now, I'm the type of person that sometimes with equations it's tough to deal with the fraction, right? But it's fairly simple. Notice that you want to leave the x part here by itself. So you want to get rid of this plus 7 by using inverse operations to undo it. So the way to undo the addition of 7, you want to go ahead and subtract by 7 on both sides, just like that. Okay, this makes a giant 0, right, because it cancels off. And I get here x over negative 5 is equal to, now this one here, we're adding 4 and then plus this negative 7. It's a war. The negatives are going to win by 3 points, so then I'm gonna get here negative 3. Now notice that this is a division bar. The opposite of dividing is multiplication. So if I'm dividing by a negative 5, I'm going to then multiply by a negative 5 on both sides, like that. This creates a giant 1 here, so I'm left with 1x is equal to, and just for like the famous movie, a negative times a negative equals a positive. So we have 3 times 5, which is 15. And that'll be the result for this side here. Okay, now if we carry over to the other side, again, you want to leave the x part here by itself. So you want to get rid of this part right here by using the inverse. And the inverse of subtraction is addition. So we're going to go ahead and add 2.4 on both sides. Whoops, that's a 5. Gotta erase that. There we go. 4 here. Okay. Okay, so what's cool is that it makes a giant 0 here. So these is gone. And then we have here 3x is equal to. Now, if you have trouble adding the decimals, it's a good idea to put it on the side. So I'm going to use the green here to put it on the side. So I line them up. So 1.8 plus 2.4. So I do that on the side. And I go ahead and add this up. So then I have 8 plus 4 is going to be 12. So I have to put the 2 here and carry the 1. Okay, 1 plus 2 gives us 4, and don't forget to bring down the decimal there. So I have it to equal to 4.2. Okay, so then once that's done, again, remember that when it's stuck together, it's multiplying. So the opposite or the inverse operation of multiplying by 3 is to divide by 3. So I want to divide by 3 to both sides. Now, if you have trouble dividing this, it is okay to leave it as 4.2 divided by 3. You could leave it that way. Or you could use long division to actually divide this here. So if you do that, I will do it on the side with the green. So let me draw a little line here. That way we don't get it confused with the other one. So we have 3 and 4.2. Okay, so I know that 3 goes into 4 once, so I have 1 here. Let me draw a little line here, that way it's not confusing. Then 1 times 3 is 3, then I go ahead and subtract. 4 minus 3 gives me 1, and then I go ahead and bring down the 2. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So I have 4 here. 4 times 3 will give me 12. Then I go ahead and subtract that, and I get 0 remaining. But keep in mind there's a decimal right there. I know I didn't make it clear, so let me bubble that in there. That's a decimal. So then I put the decimal on top there. So then I get x is equal to 1.4. Alright. And that concludes this video.